Today in this video, we're going to talk about the latest and most modern cars in the UK for 2026 that are currently trending, and trust me, some of these cars are so advanced that they literally feel like they're from the future. If you live in the UK or you're planning to buy a new car, then make sure you watch this video till the end because today we're not just going to look at the cars, but we'll also break down their pros, cons, real-life costs, and most importantly, the insurance impact which many people ignore and later regret. So let's get started with one of the most talked about cars right now, the Tesla Model Y. This car has completely changed the game in the UK market because it's fully electric, meaning no petrol cost at all, and with fuel prices going up, that's a massive advantage. On top of that, it comes with features like autopilot, giving you that futuristic driving experience where the car almost drives itself, which honestly feels insane the first time you try it. The interior is minimal, modern, and very tech-focused, which makes it feel like you're sitting inside a gadget rather than a traditional car. However, it's not all perfect because the insurance cost on this car can be quite high, and if you don't have easy access to charging, especially if you live in a flat, then owning this car can become a bit stressful. Moving on, let's talk about the Hyundai Ioniq 5, which is another futuristic car that's getting a lot of attention in the UK. The design alone makes people turn their heads because it looks completely different from traditional cars, and that's exactly what attracts the younger generation. One of its biggest strengths is ultra-fast charging, meaning you can charge it in a very short time compared to older electric cars, and inside, it feels very premium and spacious. But again, the downside is the price, which is on the higher side, and since it's still relatively new in the market, its resale value is not fully clear yet, which can be a concern for some buyers. Now let's move to a very practical and popular choice, the Kia Sportage. This is a proper family SUV and one of the best options if you have kids or travel a lot. It offers a lot of space, a very comfortable ride, and the hybrid version helps you save on fuel, which is a big plus in today's economy. It also comes with a long warranty, which gives peace of mind. But because it's a bigger car, the insurance cost is naturally higher, and parking in tight UK streets can sometimes be a challenge. Next up is the Ford Puma, which is actually one of the best-selling cars in the UK right now. This car is perfect for city driving because it's compact, easy to handle, and very fuel-efficient. If you're a new driver or someone looking for a budget-friendly option, this car makes a lot of sense. The insurance is also relatively cheaper compared to bigger SUVs, which is a huge advantage. However, the downside is that it's not ideal for big families because of limited space, so it really depends on your needs. Now here's something interesting, a new and trending car called the JQ7, which is quickly gaining popularity because of its luxury look. Many people are calling it a budget Range Rover because it gives you that premium feel at a much lower price. The interior is modern, the features are impressive, and overall it feels like great value for money. But there's a catch, since this is a newer brand in the UK market, people are still unsure about its long-term reliability and resale value, so it's a bit of a risky choice if you're thinking long-term. Finally, let's talk about the Volkswagen Golf, which is a classic and one of the most reliable cars you can buy. This car has been popular for years and continues to be a strong option because of its solid build quality, smooth driving experience, and good resale value. It's not the flashiest car on the list, but it's definitely one of the safest choices. The only downside is that it can be a bit more expensive than other hatchbacks, and the insurance cost sits somewhere in the middle, not too high, not too low. Now if we look at the overall trend in the UK, it's very clear that people are moving rapidly towards electric and hybrid cars, and SUVs are dominating the market because of their space and comfort. Petrol cars are slowly losing popularity, and in the coming years, electric vehicles are expected to take over completely. But here's the most important part that many people ignore: insurance. The type of car you choose directly affects how much you pay every year. Generally, electric cars like Tesla can have higher insurance due to expensive parts, while smaller cars like Ford Puma are cheaper to insure. SUVs usually sit on the higher side because of their size and value. So before you make any decision, always check the insurance cost because sometimes a cheap car can end up costing you more in the long run. To wrap things up, if you're planning to buy a new car in the UK, don't just go for looks or hype, always think about your budget, your daily usage, and the insurance cost because making the wrong decision can easily cost you thousands of pounds. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more useful information.